Hello everyone, how are you? Hope you're standing firm and staying strong, because in these times, if you're not doing that, you'll fall apart. I bet a lot of you guys don't recognize when a game is being played on you or choose to ignore it. And that's okay, as games are supposed to be fun, not stressful. But it's another thing when you see one of your most famous social media influencers being taken for a fool. And as a fan, you feel so helpless to even help them. And you know within yourself that they would not have taken the help anyway or any advice. You just have to realize that games can be played on the most easiest, difficult person, no matter how they act tough. That is only for sure. So, social media influencer Queenie Lady Gangster has taken back her husband Dowey. Yes, the same Dowey, One Connection boss. Yes, the same one that run left her when he got a chance to go to Canada, but it never worked out. While hooking up with Momo, still fed up, then turn around and diss Queenie. But the fact that Momo left Dewey for his own friend while he thought he got her was some twist of fate. That was a very rude awakening for Dewey when he realized the relationship between the woman he has now fallen for has left him for his friend, and only to fully realize that the friendship between Momo and his friend is real, which of course saw the breakdown of the whole relationship and his friendship with his friend. The whole situation had social media in a frenzy, telling Dewey that it was swift karma for what he had done to Queenie Lady Gangster. In the meantime, his wife Queenie had to sit one side, lick her wounds, and sob on her broken heart, while desperately hoping that Dewey somehow would look back her way, even though she was pretending that is not what she really wanted, because she heard how he had disappointed her and dissed her. But she really was secretly anticipating that he will come back her way. In the meantime, she bought a new scheme house in Jamaica for her and her children. Now life has not been the same for Dewey, because he soon realized people not real, and no one will ever love him and sacrifice for him like the way Queenie Lady Gangster does for him. Because most of the people him say is his friends and who he meets along life's journey are looking the same thing where him a look. Them a look a chance, them a look a boss, them a look somebody for help hold them up. So the reality hits hard that life is hard without Queenie by his side. However, he made a big move, which is a smart move, to help his situation by doing an interview where he constantly referred to Queenie as his wife, because few months ago she was referred to as them. Now she's gone back to being referred to as wife, and admits that he has peeped on Queenie Lady Gangster with private pages from time to time to see what she's doing and hear what she's saying. Now all of a sudden, Queenie, who has been calm for the past few months, catch a fire. Is like the madhouse let out again. She started to cuss out all her fans while getting hot and bothered again. All this in aid of she wanted to take back Dewey, but pretending she don't want to take him back. but instead trying to give the impression as if it's the fans who wants her to take him back, which really and truly the fans had perceived all this time. Based on her rants and her attitudes, she really wanted to take back Dewey, but she wanted excuse to cuss on everybody, to get her point out, how she was hurt and how much she would have to really think about it before taking back Dewey, because she see how his friends who he thought he had to treat him and mistreat him on social media. So really and truly what she did was try to build a drama around the fact that she's taking back Dewey, but making it seem like she was forced to, when she wasn't going to go back to England without taking back Dewey. She was secretly wooing Dewey to get back Dewey, making him see that she's the light and the way for a better life for him. So now Queenie and Dewey has just arrived back in the UK. You know, one thing I would like to find out from RT Boss as a reader man, did you see this coming? Did you see Queenie secretly yearning to get back Dewey and waiting to get back Dewey to go back to the UK? RT Boss has spent so much time trying to encourage Queenie, motivate Queenie, trying to do things that Queenie maybe not have much knowledge of doing, where they can use social media to make some money so he benefits and she benefits. He tried to groom her, and where will that go right now? Because RT Boss has been the backbone of this new Queenie, the happy Queenie that we have been able to see in the past few months on social media. How will this new entanglement affect RT Boss and Queenie's business deal or business arrangement? I do suspect that now Queenie have back her husband, she will cuss out RT Boss and will find everything to make a problem so they can fall out. Because whatever plans RT Boss had for Queenie, Dewey will want to be on it, and that not going to sit well with RT Boss. I doubt that. I really wonder how does Queenie children deal with situations like this, with Queenie taking back Dewey. Maybe that's why Momo drift from Dewey. As she said, after coming to Jamaica, she realized he doesn't live anywhere and don't have anything without Queenie. With that, she would have realized that Dewey's strength is being with Queenie. Many commenters on Queenie Lady Gangster's page were very angry that they gone back together, and many have said it is the host that she buy caused him to come back. Some say they are going to unfollow Queenie because it's just too much to tangle with. Some say that is why it's good to stay out of people's relationship, because it is straightforward to see Dewey don't want her, but him desperate, and she is the head of the Yamed society. That's why she would definitely take him back. I find that Queenie always said her greatest wish was to be a wife. She wanted to get married, and he granted her that wish. She's not going to give up on Dewey, because if truth be told, you have to be a certain kind of man with some certain kinds of skills, with lots of patience and a strong stomach for crap to really be married to Queenie, honestly. Now guys, if you ever lived in the UK, you would realize Queenie and Dewey's story is normal for Yardman being with a woman that took them up from Jamaica. with the only intention is for them to get papers, you know. The only thing that is different is that Queenie is brawling and disgraceful and put everything out on social media. But some of the stories are even worse than Dowey and Queenie's situation. Queenie and Dowey case is like kindergarten to really some things that take place in other relationships in the UK. Most yardmen that marry for papers in the UK, these women put up with some treatment. I swear. I've been seeing these things firsthand. Because most of the kind of yardman that they bring up with these kind of relationship, generally they only blessed with the gab, sweet talk and charm. Some have little dick action, but mostly they are depending on these women. And these women generally have very low self-esteem. These women have to turn around and help them organize themselves. Even though some of these women may act like them rough and them tough, these yardmen have them like them are idiots. Because firstly, they make these women think that every woman want them. All when a woman just say hello to them, them feel like, oh, she want me, you know. Them egos are so high. They make these women feel like they're better glad that they have a man. I remember one time my cousin man that she brought up to the UK turned to her and said to her that she expects she alone if have one whole man for herself when man shot, and she couldn't do nothing about it. So these women will accept if them have a 10-20 women on them and get 10 more baby mothers on them. Them that desperate for a man to feel like they are winning because they are wife. It is crazy. Because their greatest fear is that other women will take them. Same way. No matter how the man stay and how them see him treat him woman, them will still take him same way. And then when them start go through the same thing, them complaining. You know, let us share this thought. I remember being in the UK. You see, when a new yardman land on the scene, and once you start introducing him how to go into the parties, and their friends, our family, our people see him out and about, you see him start lick head with the guys them down at the barber shop. Them start to teach them tactics and style how to deal with these women and tell them to get like a little separate room somewhere where if them have anything for either way, because these women will want to be in everything. Basically bad influences. That is on the man part. In terms of the woman, as a new yardie drop on the scene, all or most I should say of the women want run in. Them not say no, all when them know you're them friend and a your man and so on. Them want run in and them start to feel a little bit more than themselves, thinking all these women want him. As soon as him dick around for a while and him can't manage or him have any malfunction, and everybody is going to know about that, that's the time him start flap out and start stick back to him woman. Because guess what happened? The kind of work where him used to can do before, him done now, so them not really want him no more. That's the style. Everybody want to run in and get a piece off him. As Gully Bop would have said, everybody want to work off of him. Everybody basically want to work off of him. New kid on the block, who strong, fresh, young. Yes, them run in. You see, after a while, when him not that strong and tough no more, is them just waiting to see if a new one are gonna drop. And it's just crazy. You have to be there to really understand it. That is why you ever see them warring and drama. You see them on social media in a video light, showing wood and whatever and so on. You would believe, say, some of them are bosom buddies and friends. But yet still, them still will take a man. And the funny thing is not like these men have any money or so to give them. Them just want to be with somebody. Crazy, innit? The thing about it is that Queenie had calmed down so well after she realized she was fighting a losing battle, after Dewey run off to Canada and she couldn't go after him because they would not have granted her the visa. And all the tear down artist woman them run out, taking side with Dewey, and he joined them to tear down Queenie Lady Gangster. Very soon Dewey realized empty barrel makes the most noise, as all or most of these women supposedly on his side got nothing but chat and can't even help him. Then to rub salt in the wound, he realized his best friend Cash Wayne, who always come defend him when him and Queenie in drama and encourage him to leave Queenie, possibly would have handled Queenie's situation better if given the chance. All he wanted was a leg up, as he took away Momo from Dewey because he wanted a foreign woman too. That must lick Dewey chip real hard. He fell for Momo whether he want to admit it or not. The whole Momo situation has turned him into the laughing stock on social media. So now he has realized is the best thing ever is to go back to Queenie. So now he realized that Queenie is the best thing ever, and she would never fail him. She just miserable and brawling and annoying, and he knows she's waiting there, arms open. Queenie and Dewey flew back to England together yesterday. Though it may pain our heart, we have to respect what Queenie wants. And Queenie wants Dewey, as the only option he has is UK visa that soon expire. He burnt his bridges in Canada. The US visa he had applied for, he was turned down. Because trust and believe, if he had gotten the US visa, Queenie no see him again. We as Queenie fans can see straightforward that Dewey is an opportunist, but Queenie see only her love for Dewey, and that is her last chance at holding on to a wife title. So in essence, you can't really wrong Dewey to not take advantage of this. This is his only chance. He has nothing. But with Queenie, he will be okay. She will look after him. She will guide him. You understand? So the only thing we can do is watch the ride, because we know it's going to be a rocky one. Lizards never really change their spots. Anyway guys, please remember to like, comment, and subscribe to my platform, please. Love you all. Bye for now.